Hey Greg, my name is David Milburn. I spoke to Trey in your office the other day and told him I was going to send over this screencast. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, my company's goal is to help local small businesses like yours. Oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. Sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is that they don't know who's an expert and who isn't. I have found by giving people an easy blueprint of actual things they can do to impact their businesses for free has resulted in some of those local business owners raising their hand and saying, I like you, David. Please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you like what you've heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, well, that works for me too. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. The first thing I want to go over is content. So content is everything that I'm highlighting here on your page, including the pictures and the things that are behind the pictures. So Google doesn't automatically know, what your company does or what your business is. So they send out these robots to kind of crawl the content and read all this content and categorize it. So what we want to make sure is that your site has more content than your competition, and not just what's on top of your website either, but also what's behind it, like the meta descriptions and meta tags. So for example, if we go to this picture here, we right click on it, we do save image as, we see what it's popped up and it's saved as, this name right here, this RS dash, something that's not a buyer intent keyword. So one of the things that I would recommend we do is go in there and save all your pictures with keywords that people are searching for your services. Okay, that's one way to get a lot more of those keywords in there, plus add it to the content that's actually on the page. What we've seen over the years is Google likes to see 1,000 to 1,500 words of content on your home page. So these guys over here, this is one of your competitors. So actually, when I did a search, roofing company Louisville KY, and go down here to the organic search results, they come up first, HKC Roofing. Okay, so what we want to do is look at their website, see what keywords they have, and go get those keywords for your site. So I actually have, so this is their site. I actually have this cool little tool here that I have a paid subscription for called Ahrefs. And what that lets me do is kind of get a behind the scenes look at websites, traffic, keywords, backlinks. We'll talk more about that later. So this is your site on Ahrefs, and we're looking at an overview here, and it's showing the keywords right now, and it's showing right now that it's not finding your site for any specific keywords. Okay, so what we want to do though, so if we go look at the competition on Ahrefs and we look at their keywords, so right here is the ranking, some people are searching for roofing companies Louisville KY 600 times a month, roofing Louisville KY 900 times a month. And these are the positions that your competition is, and this is the traffic they're getting to their site from these searches every month. So what we want to do is we want to take those keywords, and we can identify those, and get them on your site more times than on the competition site. And that's going to help you show higher in search results. Okay? So the next thing I want to talk about, the second most important thing, is this next visible section is searches, and it's called the Google Map Pack, or the Maps. And on these results, we can see the business's name, address, and phone number. And this is the big 3 place where everybody wants to be, and I'm sure you would like to be there. So you're probably asking, well, how do I get there? And I can explain to you that to you. This has everything to do with these things we call citations. And you're probably saying, what the heck is a citation? Well, it's pretty simple, actually. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number out there on directories like these right here. Local pages, Google Places, Yahoo, Bing, Yellowbook.com, HotFrog, okay? It's really important that we get your exact name, phone number, and address as it's listed on Google. And why is this important? Well, it's important because this sends trust signals back to Google that you're an actual legit company, not just some fly-by-night or somebody that just started. And by getting out on these directories, having them list your name, address, and phone number, it starts to build up your popularity and relevance with Google. And if you get enough of them, it starts pushing into those top 3, right? They're really simple to go out and get, and you probably already have some for your site right now. I know that right now, you're not in that top 3, but I do know that nationwide, the average number of citations to be in those top 3 is 150 citations. So what we want to do is go out there and not just get that 150, but to get 200, 250, and really blow the competition out of the water. that will guarantee moving you up in that section and getting you a lot of traffic and a lot of clicks. So the next thing that I want to talk about is this third thing, and it's how do you get to the top of what we call the organic search here, right? So if you look at any study, this is called search engine optimization, or SEO, and how you get to the top of that. And you want to be there because about 60% of the traffic pushes down, past the sponsored ad section, past the map pack, and they go right to the organic search results, right? So to talk about that, this is this backlink thing. I go back to my tool called Ahrefs here. We can see what this this backlink thing is. Okay, so right now you have 3 backlinks pointing back to your site, and you're not getting a lot of traffic from that. Okay, and if we look at the competition again, okay, and the backlinks, they have 1.7 thousand. They're getting 1.9 thousand visits and traffic. Okay, so what is a backlink? Well, a backlink is kind of like back when you were in high school. It's like a popularity contest, right? And the way Google looks at this is the same way. It's kind of like if you were the kid in high school that got the new pair of Air Jordans, and you walk into school, you're going down the hall, you go past the most popular group, they stop you right there. They start pointing at your shoes, talking about how cool they are, and making all these great comments. Right? Well, you're going to become more popular, right? So what I want you to think of is every kid out there who pointed at those shoes is a backlink online to your site. We want to get all these websites, all these other popular kids pointing back to you. And if we can get these other websites pointing back to you, then you're going to become more popular. And so right now your competition, is more popular because they've got these backlinks. And once again, this is the same thing as citations. We don't want to go out and just get the same number. We want to get more. But you're probably asking, well, how do I do that? Well, again, this tool actually shows me, if I click on this backlink, it actually shows me the sites that are linking back to that competition, and we can go out there and get those backlinks, for your business and get you listed on that, making you become more popular. So once again, we went over 3 things. Content. Your front page needs to have at least 1,500 words, and needs to have all the keywords that people are searching for listed on there, hidden behind pictures, with the picture saved as that, to boost up your content so you're being found for those buyer intent keywords. Then citations. Most of the top 3 sites have about 150 of these. I want to get you 200, 250 to really beat out the competition by a landslide. And then backlinks, or it's sometimes called link juice in industry terms. You need more relevant sites pointing to you guys to show Google you're the authority and you're the company that needs to be found for when people are searching for this service. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number 1 across Google. So I bet you're wondering, what now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally fine with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself some time, you can give me a call at 502-554-1482, and we can talk more about how I can help you with this. Once again, my name is David Milburn, and my number is 502-554-1482. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.